meters. So just over a second slower than the world's best time, and really fast conditions out there. K1 men's 500 meters is the next race on course this afternoon. We've got 2 Australian paddlers in this A final. 2 from Portugal as well, Fernando Pimenta and João Ribeiro going head-to-head in lane 6 and 7. So out there in lane 1, in the green and yellow boat, that's Matthew Goebel from Australia, 29-year-old. He's making somewhat of a comeback and getting himself back on the Australian team in 2018. Raced K4 at the World Cups last year, now back in his K1. And alongside him in lane 2, we will have the South African paddler Christian Coetzee. And I guess the 2 athletes that we'll be looking out for this afternoon will probably be Tom Liebscher of Germany, he's in lane 5, and Fernando Pimenta of Portugal in lane 6. 2 really quality athletes. So there we have Coetzee of South Africa in lane 2. Finished 7th in Duisburg and 9th in Szeged on last year's World Cup circuit, looking to better that here in Poznan in Poland today. In lane 3, that's Lockie Tame of Australia, back in the Australian team after struggling with injury after Rio. Bronze medalist in the K2000 metres at Rio 2016 with Kenny Wallace. And in 2015, they were world champions in the K2 500. In lane 4, from the Czech Republic, that's Radek Šlauf, a former under-23 world champion in the K2000. And in lane 5, we just mentioned him, the silver medalist at the World Championships last year, Tom Liebscher of Germany. Alongside him, Fernando Pimenta of Portugal, who took gold in the men's K1 1,000 metres less than an hour ago now. Can Pimenta get the double here at Mortal Lake? Alongside him, his teammate from Portugal, João Ribeiro, 4th at the World Championships last year. And in lane 8, that's Arthur Peters of Belgium, just 22 years old, the reigning under-23 European champion over K1000. And in lane 9, we've got Erwin Holpert of Serbia. Lockie Tame just getting himself into the buckets. The other athletes keep themselves stable and wait. Powerful start across the board from this men's K1 500 metre field, and it's Matthew Goebel of Australia who has the biggest start of all. He noses himself into an early lead. Pimenta, though, is there in contention, but at the moment it's impossible to separate between these 9 athletes. Pimenta now nosing himself into the lead. Jess, who have you got your eye on in this 500 metre race?
Oh, I don't want to say, but I think we're going to see different, very, very different race plans again. I think Tom Leaf just tends to hold back a bit and then comes through.
Pimenta's race plan of powering out of the blocks early and holding on to the lead, it certainly worked in the 1,000 metres earlier on. He has a lead again, and Liebscher has slipped back to a boat length behind Pimenta. They're just coming up to the 200 metre mark now. Pimenta in the lead, ahead of Goebel of Australia. And Goebel stay in contention and grab himself a medal in this K1 500 metre final. Liebscher is putting the power down. Who is going to have the most left in the tank over the last 100 metres? Who's going to lift that power and push themselves towards that finish line? Liebscher is coming back on Pimenta now. There's 50 metres left to go. Can Pimenta hold on for a second gold medal of the day? He's still a boat length ahead of Liebscher. Liebscher not quite closing the gap. Liebscher within half a boat length now, but it will be Pimenta ahead of Liebscher, with Christian Coetzee of South Africa taking the bronze. And a second gold medal of the day for Fernando Pimenta of Portugal. He's making winning a habit, Pimenta.
Yeah, he makes it look very easy.
What did you make of that race, Jess?
I don't 100% know, but I think if it's conditions like this, you probably are better off going out ahead. It's quite hard to pick up the speed of the boat when the waves are rolling behind you halfway through the race. But then the South African Christian, he came through at the end. It was quite impressive.
Yeah, that was definitely a really powerful finish from the South African paddler. As we were saying earlier, 7th in Duisburg, 9th in Szeged this year, now a bronze medal for Christian Coetzee. But Fernando Pimenta, so far the star of the day when it comes to men's K1 racing. 2 golds under his belt, 1 in the K1000, 1 in the K1 500 now. Tom Liebscher of Germany taking the silver. And despite a really, really powerful start from Matt Goebel of Australia, just slipped out of the medal places.
Lockie Tane, did he get a 4th there? That was a good result for him. Just close to the medals.
See those final results in a moment. Pimenta now, the reigning world and European champion in the K1000, showing such quality over both distances as well, and amazing to be able to recover and get yourself back on top form. And it's really nice to see the sort of friendship between the athletes from different countries. There's not necessarily a lot of animosity, is there?
No, there's nice camaraderie going on, isn't there? And each athlete, well, not all of them, but they like to mention other athletes as well, which is nice.
And Liebscher, the German who just took the silver, he was world champion in the K1000 back in 2017. Fantastic for Christian Coetzee of South Africa to be up there with these guys.
Race number 166, which will take place.
That rounds off our A finals of the day so far.